there's things that arise, and we got to be there to help them out and answer
Yeah.
questions and go over contracts and approve things. And
Do you think they would get to a point where they could be totally virtual?
I mean, they could be virtual right now. We're trying out the in-person,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's going well, especially for like a sales environment. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
To feed off of each other, and
Yeah.
you know, you hear John, you know, so we got one office and 2 cubicles, and so like if we had 2 acquisitions agents in there, like you hear John over there like, all right, I'm gonna send the offer over right now. Like it makes you want to, you know, do better. It's just the energy in there
Yeah.
is good.
Then Josh is like, he closes, and Josh like, hey, I think we got one more coming.
Exactly. You know, communication's all right there. Everybody's in person. The energy's good. You know, we can go view properties together, and
There's got to be something. I mean, there definitely is too. You know, because John comes and he's dressed nice. He looks good. To doing that, to showing up, to having a designated time. Like, this is my time to get this done. And then I would imagine, do they kind of shut it off at that night, or how does that work?
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, unless like a seller or buyer texts him or calls him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there is something to that. Kat and I were talking about that the other day, because TRE, everybody who works for TRE is virtual,
Mm-hmm.
right? You don't have to come to office. And I was asking her, I was asking her if she missed her old job.
Mm-hmm.
And she said no, but she did like going, you know, like basically at this desk only work happens. And
She likes that.
right. And when I leave this desk, I don't have, you know, I can do unrelated things to work.
Yeah.
But when I'm at this desk, I have to work.
That's cool.
So I think there is something to that.
Yeah. I just, you know, the reason I ask is like, I'm always thinking just like, how do you keep someone for 20 years, 30 years and grow together and all that? And if they would enjoy it more at home and they could do the same thing, that'd be great. Because they would probably do better, honestly. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think there's something really to that. I like how he shows up and he's dressed up and all that.
Yep. So TRE Property Solutions going well. TRE systematized Longhorn Construction. Now all I do is just overlook the financials. Make sure everything's good there.
Like once a month or?
Every week I look at it, but reports once a month through QuickBooks, and just make sure all is good there, which it is. Sam Haynes is doing an amazing job running Longhorn Construction, and
Sam's a beast.
Sam's a beast. He's the GM, and he's overseeing everything, and we've got a new head of renovations that's already started, but is going to be in that sole spot starting June 6th, I believe. And then we've got new office admin staff. We've got our same PMs, project managers.
Are you talking about James that's head of renovations?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you heard that story, right? How we got connected and all that?
Yeah, I do.
That was crazy. Just, I think it's just interesting. It's like, to me, it was it was from God, honestly. Like, guy heard me on a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
reached out, and he thought it was so weird that I gave my phone number. He's like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dude, I'm just like some random guy. Like, I'm not. It's not like, you know, Steve Jobs giving his phone number. And then he loved it, and then ended up helping him buy a house, and the house was next door to Buddy. Like, we couldn't find anything, and I called Buddy, and he said, I knew that, actually, we just met Buddy. I was like, you got to meet this guy. Like, I think he could be good because he wants to move, and he wants to take half the pay, and he just wants to be here. And we met for like an hour on a Saturday, and then like 2 weeks later, we figured out that Kay, the neighbor, his in-law, was selling the house, and they sold it to James directly at a massive discount, like $100,000 lower than they could have got.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't care. They're like, we want good neighbors. And now James is freaking, you know, I got a commission. He's working at the company, which is the bigger thing because we needed that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're loving living here. They're like, we love Round Rock, and they were big believers, and they took a leap of faith, and it worked out.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's crazy, man. All from a podcast.
All from a podcast.
So, anyways.
So they're doing good there. Man, and then it's the random things that, like mobile home park stuff now. And we got the flip we're about to do.
Yeah, and another one, Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to... Oh, maybe we are. Yeah, I guess we are doing a little bit of work there.
Yeah.
We're going to have to change our... we're going to have to upgrade our accounting. That the outsourced company that we utilize. Because I sent them, all the 11 closing disclosures for the Green Lawn duplexes, and they're like, this is getting a little much. Like, yeah, this is not the account you're paying for. You have to, if y'all are going to be doing this, you have to upgrade. And I was like, no, we don't do this often. And now we got another one, so we have to upgrade.
How much? Double?
No, but it's like $150 a month. It's nothing.
Nice.
So I don't know what we're upgrading to, but it's not going to be crazy.
Thanks again for watching that video. We really appreciate it. And if you want to see some more amazing real estate content, just click right here, or you can click right there. This one actually looks really good. Maybe this one is the better video for you to watch. You decide.